Hey everybody, Tekking101 here, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pokemon White, part number 48. Alright, and this is, for all intents and purposes, going to be the final episode of the campaign of Pokemon White, because after we have this one more epic battle with an unknown individual, that'll be the game. Now, with Pokemon Emerald, there was, some stuff to do after game, like mostly just catch all the legendaries. Wasn't really a lot of stuff to do at the end of Emerald. There was the Battle Frontier, but I always find that so monotonous that I don't even bother, showing it off. There's a couple more stuff to do after this. There's a lot more, like, the Gen 5 was interesting in the fact that not even all the towns have been discovered yet. We still have, like, 3 new areas and the routes between them to discover after the Elite Four. So there's still some stuff to do afterwards. I'm going to throw some episodes, catching the, I think they're called the Swords of Justice, Kyurem, and all these other cool trainers that we can fight. So, and then we can even go back through the Elite Four and fight against Alder, like, legitimately. Like, fight against the Elite Four with leveled up Pokemon and then have an actual battle against Alder, which I might just skip to Alder because I don't really want to do the whole, Elite Four all over again. But, yeah, so for now, though, let's just finish off the story of this game. Let's see what's going on with it. And I think we gave him enough time to sit on the ground and cry that he just lost the game, and now we have to take his throne and crush his head to the ground and pop his eyeballs out because, oh, sorry, I watched last night's Game of Thrones. That kind of got mixed in there. Reshiram and I were beaten. Your ideals, your feelings, they were stronger than mine, it seems. Oh, yeah, damn straight it does. Oh, that's cool. That's a neat little first-person perspective there. I don't know why, but I always thought there was something written on N's hat, like an actual, like, stylized N or some shit, I don't know. Zekrom and Reshiram, each of them choosing a different hero. Is that even possible? 2 heroes living at the same time, one that pursues ideals and one that pursues truth. Yeah, that was the whole point of Zekrom and Reshiram, is that one was the truth Pokemon, one was the ideal Pokemon. Yeah, I remember back in Gen 2 when it was just like, here's Ho-Oh, it's a Firebird, and here's Lugia, here's the Water Bird. Just have fun with that. After a while, it just had to become like Kyogre and Groudon, how to create the Earth. My favorites are still Palkia and freaking Dialga because they created and Giratina and Arceus because those Pokemon created the entire freaking universe. Kind of hard to kind of trump that after you go to Gen 5. I mean, I guess they're kind of like, oh, well, it's kind of metaphysical in the sense where it's like, it's not embodying anything physical, it's just embodying, your truth and your ideals and your personality and what drives a human being. No, I'm sorry. Dialga's the freaking Pokemon of time and Palkia's of space. It's kind of hard to trump that. It's not by rejecting different ideals, but by accepting different ideas that the world creates a chemical reaction. Okay, so basically you came to the stunning conclusion that there's a bunch of people with different ideals that live in the world, and that's what makes the world unique. Congratulations, Zen. You now have the intelligence of a 10-year-old. After all, oh wow, Ghetsis is here. What's going on, dude? I thought the other gym leaders must have trumped your ass, but I guess not. This is like the 3rd time I've used trumped. I'm gonna stop that now. After all of that, do you think you're still worthy of sharing the name Harmonia with me? Yeah, a little Easter egg. N's full name, guess what it is? You're gonna snicker like little schoolgirls. I don't care how old you are. His name is Natria Harmonia Gropius. That is his actual name, and if that's not how you pronounce it, that's how it looks like it's pronounced. So, like I said, that's maybe he called himself in, because if I was born with that name, I think I would just find the nearest human being and shoot it with a 12 gauge. To start with, I spurred End into pursuing the truth, the reason we reawakened the legendary. I'm going to skip through this, just to kind of tell you End's backstory. So End was basically, like, abandoned by his parents, whenever ago, and then he was, like, raised by Pokemon. That's, like, the opening cinematic of the game. We see him, living with a bunch of Pokemon, like his Darmanitan. And I guess eventually Ghetsis found him, and he, like, raised him up ever since he was a child to, all these terrible things that humans are doing to Pokemon, and Pokemon are suffering. We need to save them, So that's basically what it all amounts to. That's basically how N is so fucked up as he is now with his weird morals and everything. So, yeah, it's kind of like a nature versus nurture argument, which is honestly pretty deep for a Pokemon game. Honestly, it is. This doesn't change my goal. My plans have been disturbed. Yeah, you know what? Can we just kick the old guy in the crotch and just go home? Can we just do that? That'd be pretty cool. But for what you know now, since you know the truth, you must be eliminated! Oh shit. Alder and Sharon are here! Awesome. 3-on-1. We can do this. And actually Ends on our side now. Screw it. 4-on-1. Rule the world! Wasn't Team Plasma's goal to liberate Pokemon? Oh, of course. You had a pretty cool plot to a Pokemon game there, Game Freak. Then you had to jump right back on the wagon of, we must rule the world! Of course. Okay, here's a main problem with everybody in fiction that wants to rule the world. Who the fuck fuck wants to rule the world? Do you know how much of a freaking hassle that would be? You know, you have to keep track of everybody doing resistance movements and revolutionaries. You know, you gotta worry about all the little countries that you govern, because you can't just make it absolute anarchy. If you make it absolute anarchy, then people are just gonna overthrow your ass first chance they get. So if you want to rule the world with an iron fist dictatorship, kind of like what Hitler wanted, you know, or I don't know any other, like Alexander the Great or some shit. If you want to do that, you have to have a massive freaking army, and you have to basically enslave everybody to your way of thinking. And that's actually really dark, and it just seems like a lot more trouble than it's worth. So you know what? We're just going to use colorful, you know, Pokemon that, you know, breathe fire to show our ideals. So let's just kick the shit out of Ghetsis and go home. Oh, that's an awesome sprite. He has, like, the awesome hand, you know, gesture. Like, he has the claw. He's just like, whoa. It's like, I could barely move my neck in this robe. I kind of look like... Actually, he does look a lot like Mayuri Kuretsuchi. Oh, it's a Cough Egregious. Cool. I like me some Cough Egregious. Didn't even know how to pronounce that thing first time I saw it. Alright, ooh, Kamina. Yeah, by the way, all my Pokemon were healed, so that was nice of Ghetsis or Anna, whoever did that. Let's see, this thing probably has Levitate, so this isn't even going to work. Let's just break out Shadow Claw. That should be able to do enough damage. I'm picturing that. Oh, yeah, got a crit. Oh, what's Mummy do? Please don't. Oh, okay. It just changes my ability to Mummy, so I guess it just eliminates my ability. I can't even remember what Kamina's ability even was. I never used it. Hi. Oh, he's breaking out the big guns. He's breaking out the big dragon meanie guns. Actually, it's dragon... is it dragon... It's not pure dragon. I think fighting is super effective against it. I can't remember what its secondary type is, but I know fighting is super against it for some reason. Because I used to KO this thing back in when I was playing X, and fighting was super against it for some reason, but I can't remember its secondary type. Was it Dragon Steel? Or Dragon... no, it wouldn't be... No, because flying wouldn't be super effective. Oh, I don't know, whatever. Let's just break out Horn Drill and see if we get really lucky. Finishing move! Oh, Focus... Oh! I got really excited there, because Focus Blast would probably kill me, because I am a Steel type. Let's break it out again, whatever. Come on. Uh-huh. Oh! This is a battle of the wills! You could imagine them, like, on the battlefield. They keep missing again and again and again. Come on, we can do this. Oh! He just decides to fuck it and just skip right to the fire attack. This is Kamina's, like, worst nightmare. Fighting type and a flat and a fire. Oh! Oh! Oh, damn it! That was so cool! Would not that have been the most coolest thing ever, guys? Really? If Kamina, like, he has one freaking... It's like an anime, you know? You get, like, a hole blown through his chest, but he has enough willpower to stand back up and ram a freaking Giga Drill Break up that dragon's asshole. Oh, man. Well, hey, beggars can't be choosers. Let's give it another go. Okay, yeah, we're dead. You had enough chances, Kamina. You had 3 friggin' chances. That would have probably made it, like, the best freaking end episode ever. If we took out the Hydreigon with that freaking Giga Drill Break. You missed. I mean, no, I endured the hit, and then I did, like, some Goku shit up in here. Alright, so I don't know what secondary type it is, but I'm pretty sure this will kill it. So, oh, shit. Oh, shit, that's right. It also has Focus Blast. You can take it. You're a champ. You're a champ, bro. Yes, I know I was a champ. Punk Hazard's just like, okay, yeah, I told you I could take it. Yeah, boy. Oh! I was expecting exactly that kind of move. Screw you, Ghetsis, you freaking son of a... Okay, yeah, I was expecting you to do that too, which is why I completely disregarded the well-being of my Pokemon to bring you some high jump kick action. Crit, 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 crit. Yes! Yes! And yes. Okay, that made up for Kamina's folly. Because that was probably the worst Pokemon. Because he actually has 6. This is like the first time we've actually encountered this guy, a Pokemon trainer, that has 6 Pokemon. Now, granted, when we redo the entire Elite Four, they're all going to have 6 Pokemon too, and they're all going to be in like the mid-70s, so I might have to use a... If I do show an episode where I fight against Alder, which I'm going to have to probably, because that's like the actual champion, I'm going to have to use the action replay code to, you know, buff up my Pokemon a little bit. I don't think Brick Break's going to be enough to kill this thing, so I'll just break out another one and hope I don't miss. There we go! I'm imagining the kick is landing right in the middle of the afro and it like bounces off, but it also manages to kill him. There we go. Alright, so apparently all we need is a fighting type against Ghetsis, and you could solo the dude. So just remember that if you're ever doing an LP of this game. Have a fighting type when it comes to Ghetsis. Electros, that's lightning, so Should we fight lightning with lightning, or should we break out? No, no, he's dead. Actually, no, I think Electros also has Levitate, so Kamino wouldn't have helped much anyway. You know what? Let's stay on the horse. Let's stay on the horse, because Punk Hazard's probably going to go down anyway. Let's break out some high jump kick, whatever. I might miss it, but... Oh, no, still hit him. There, we're good. Might have static, though, or static body or something. Nope, still KO'd him. Take it. Electros. Ooh! Oh, that's right. Maybe it's because of Moxie. Moxie might have done a boost there. Seismitoad. Okay, we have to break out some... No, I didn't want to do that. Okay, whatever. We're on a roll. We're on a roll, so why not, right? Earthquake. Okay, yeah, that's gonna kill me. Aw. Wah, wah, wah. Screw you, Seismitoad. You and your dual typing. Water type, but you're also ground, so you're immune to electricity. That sucks. Leaf-bladed Excalibur. Sh-sh-sh-shing! Kabingon. There we go. That's how you take care of those guys. Usually, though, for that, because of that, that immunity to electricity, it also has a 4 times weakness to grass. So, that. Bisharp, huh? We need a fire type for this. This last Pokemon's gonna be a Vanillix. I freaking know it. You know it's gonna be. That's like everybody's favorite Pokemon in this freaking game. Alright, let's see what we do. Well, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, Night Slash. Shit, that might actually kill me. Screw you, Bisharp, you and your coolness. Alright, I'm not even gonna take a chance. Flame Burst it. That might actually be enough to kill it. Melt its steel blades off. Okay, yeah, there you go. Could have just done that. Always have to take the long way around. Alright. We done? Oh, we're done! Okay, that was a lot quicker than I thought. My calculations! No! My careful scheming! It was not really careful scheming. I mean, Subtlety kind of bit the bucket with the whole castle thing and summoning a dragon. What? I created Team Plasma with my own hands! I am absolutely perfect! I am perfect! Oh, God, he is Aizen. He is freaking Aizen. He is the stereotypical anime villain that just thinks he's God, basically. Since I couldn't become the hero and obtain legendary Pokemon myself, what, you're gonna kill yourself? Oh wait, no, it's a Pokemon game, probably not. Gonna commit seppuku right in front of me here, but he should. Alder, it's a waste of valuable time listening to Randallon. Yeah, it isn't. Let's just chuck him off the tower and can we just all go home and make sure I'm like the king of whatever. That is why you were able to meet the legendary Pokemon. Oh, I just realized something. Because I did not fight Alder here in the games, the story's gonna be over. I don't think I get inducted into the Hall of Fame. I think that's like a first time where you do not get inducted in the Hall of Fame the first time you go through the Elite Four. I think that's a game. I think that's a first. The game makes you go back, train up all your Pokemon, so you can fight against level 70 level, and then have to go in the Hall of Fame. I just realized that. I don't think you do. I'm just gonna skip through all this, ending here. Is there one point of view that has all the answers? Give it some thought. We just stare him down. It's like an intervention. So, I don't know if Alder and Sharon just took him away to talk to him on the couch or take him to prison. I don't know what that deal is. And then they just leave En here. It's like, En, yeah, you did some messed up stuff too, but you could just, you could chill, whatever. You could do whatever. It's cool. I want to talk to you about something. Okay. En, are you going to confess your undying love for me? Like, listen, I know we've been around for a while, and, we've been pals. We've had a couple of battles, but that doesn't mean I'm ready for a committed relationship. It's about when I first met you in Accumula Town. I was shocked when I heard what your Pokemon was saying. I was shocked because your Pokemon said it liked you. Yeah, because Pokemon never show any interest in Pokemon trainers. That's purely just for me, bro. That's just my thing that my Pokemon like to do. I only had my Pokemon for like less than an hour after you met me, so I don't know how the hell. I guess this Snivy is like an optimist or mentally damaged. Either way, it's like, I love you, Tekking. I love you, Matthias. I'm a Snivy. Whatever. I couldn't understand it. People like people. It's the same dribble that just keeps going on and on and on. The longer my journey continued, the more unsure I became. All I kept meeting were Pokemon and Pokemon who communicate with each other. Okay, can we just end this? Are you gonna jump off the tower? I know I keep bringing that up, but it's kind of something I'd like to see. No, actually, I didn't understand them either. No way I can measure up to you when you had so many Pokemon. You're surrounded by so many friends. Oh shit, is he actually gonna do this? The champion has forgiven me, and what should I do now is something I've been deciding for myself. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Jeez. Thought you were actually gonna do something dark there. Dream your dream, then pursue the ideals to make that dream a reality, and someday you will achieve all that you've dreamed of. Well then, farewell. And don't go. I loved you. Oh, it's so beautiful, guys. Listening to the music. I don't know, is there music? I had to turn the sound off because I'm recording. Hold on. Oh yeah, there's music. It's very touching. It's very upbeat, actually. It's not really that sad. Okay, but I'm going to end this right now, because this is clearly the end of the story of the game. Catch us back here next time, where we'll be arriving back in our hometown, and we'll be going after the legendary Pokemon. And basically, at this point, it's just going to be like... I know in Emerald I broke them up into each episode, but, you know, the legendaries are really not that hard to get, you know, to find in this game. Kyurem is easy to find, but we have to go through a bunch of cities and routes in order to get to him, so I might, you know, take an episode to do that. And I'm probably gonna, you know, buff up my Pokemon using the EXP, you know, the action replay code, so I can, you know, go through the Elite Four a second time. Then I can actually show you a fight against Alder, and that's how I end the game. And there's some other cool trainers we can, you know, have a chance to meet from other games too. So yeah, I'm gonna be ending this here. Thank you for watching my Pokemon White LP. If this is where you're choosing to end it off, Tekking101 signing out. And if you are choosing to end it off here, my next Pokemon LP will be a randomized Nuzlocke of Pokemon White 2. If that sounds very complex, and oh my god, I can't believe I don't know how you're going to be able to do that, then that gives you incentive to watch, I guess, because I like money. See ya, everybody!